Good day and I love you. Welcome to the Daily Dose, your daily dose of well-being for May 28th, 2018. I'm Heather Peterson Lockhart. I'm the Chieftess. I'm a well-being coach. It's Monday, y'all. I'm going to hit you with some love, literally. This is the love frequency. This is a Tibetan bowl. This is called toning. This frequency actually vibrationally manifests in your body as a feeling of well-being. Today, I'm going to talk to you about meditation, because if you're anything like me, a person who doesn't sit still super well and has a zillion thoughts a minute, meditation can be a thwarting thing. And some of the formal meditations where people talk like this and sit like this and la la la, I have a hard time sitting still and concentrating and taking it seriously. So, I have a son in elementary school, and I introduced him to meditation about a year and a half ago. Was it 2 years ago? We were having some struggles, and so we brought in meditation and the use of mantras to transition from a tough time. So this year we are really developing our mindfulness practice, both of us, each of us respectively. And so I'm introducing him to meditation. So I thought this is a lovely way to also share with you all, because if we make it scary or we make it a labor, we're not going to do it. There's just too much stuff in life like that. So if we make it fun and we make it feel good, then not only will we do it, we might even look forward to it, right? So we hear, many people go into meditation to find answers. There's a zillion benefits of meditation. I'm going to talk to you today about the importance of using meditation to slow momentum. Okay, so, if you are, anything starts with a feeling. It starts with a feeling of, fear. And then fear grows, and then fear starts to get nervous, and then fear gets scared, and then fear grows to anger. And then that anger, when building momentum, if left unarrested, can manifest in our hands. We can go hit somebody. We can go bash something. We can self-sabotage ourselves. There's a zillion ways where when that momentum escalates, it manifests in our physical world, and not in a good way. So if we can arrest that momentum and allow ourselves the ability to get in a more positive space where we'll search and seek better answers, life's going to get better, right? And imagine a world where we all did that. Imagine a world where each of us learned as a little person to get quiet and go within and find our happy space and our happy solutions before we came back to the table and we're like, bleh! Right? I can't imagine that. And so I'm going to do my part to be that individual and to create that same response, that same practice with the people in my home. So they also have those opportunities and those options. So first thing we need to do when we're going to develop a fun meditation practice is to make it fun. That's the first thing we need to do. Now, for each of you, that'll be different. As a grown-up, maybe you want to go get a new CD. I made a corner of my room, my meditation corner, with a cool poster that's really bright and it's pretty and it's happy and I like to be there, with a neat little cushion. And I'm not allowed to go there any other time except for when I meditate. So it's like your little happy place, right? Yesterday, we went and got this little deck of, it says Children's Spirit Animal cards. All right? Because number one is fun, and number two is focus. You need to give yourself something to focus on for starters. It just makes it easier. And that way, you have a picture in your head, because the most difficult thing about meditation is the letting go of all the conscious thought. And that's why it's so beneficial, because it slows the momentum. It slows the momentum of all those conscious thoughts that are going through our head, building speed, building power, building momentum, getting ready to jump out of our thought space and jump into our car, fist, mouth, right? So if we don't want that to happen and we really want to choose mindful thoughts and mindful actions, then we really want to slow some of those thoughts and some of that momentum. So that becomes the difficulty, right? Otherwise, we would all be good at this. So once with these beautiful little cards, you can pick a card. This is so stinking cute. I'm so excited about this. This one says crow. And then at the bottom it says believe in the magic. This one says fox. Do secret favors for others. I love these little cards. Coyote says everyone makes mistakes. And then there's a mindful activity in the little book that comes with it. So for a little person or a big person, this is a great place to start. This is super fun. This gives you a focus. And then it gives you a little mindful mantra to think about. So this way, now starting with just 5 minutes for the first week, you can sit here and you can focus on your little animal. And then as other thoughts, those thoughts that are disrupting, those thoughts that we're trying to, take a break from, start to creep in, just throw up the imaginary hand and dismiss. And then focus on your little animal. If you've got a little crow sitting in front of you, maybe that doesn't sound so fun. Let's do a little raccoon, a friendly raccoon. So a little unicorn. Okay, unicorn. A little unicorn sitting in front of you, and those other thoughts that are making you angry and speeding up your blood pressure start to come, shut them down. Just dismiss. You don't have to analyze it. I've heard these meditations where you're like, label the thought and dismiss it. You're still asking me to think about it. Come on, that's what I'm trying to get away from, right? So just throw up a little barrier, dismiss it, and come back to the animal. You don't have to go buy cards. Get yourself a piece of paper, cut it into 10 pieces, write a different animal on them, fold them up, randomly pick one, focus on the animal. It could be a shape. The whole point is just to give yourself something tangible to focus your conscious mind on that you can get back to when the other stuff starts to pop in, because that's the running process, right? So this is what I have for you today. And for the first week, just start with 5 minutes. And the second week, go up to 10 minutes. After you have done 10 minutes of meditation on your second week, you will be excited to increase your practice in the third week. I guarantee you. Because this completely changes your game. If you're already waking up and you're in a good place, then you know what? Meditate any time of the day. If you're waking up anxious, gripped with anxiety, feeling like doom is knocking on your door, start this right away. Interrupt that momentum. Don't allow it to escalate where it's going to sabotage your whole day and you're going to engage in actions that you really don't want to, right? This will give you the ability to slow yourself down, remember who you are, allow you the ability to think about what you want to choose action versus react, and it's a game changer, right? Thanks so much for your time today. If you would like for me to take a look at what's going on in your life and help you to see and allow you to feel how to get yourself in a better space and choose solutions to create the life of your desires, I would love to do so. Just go to my website, www.thechieftess.com, and purchase a connection consultation. I had a sale over the weekend. I'm going to run it through the day because I haven't taken it off yet. So I will honor the $50 savings on a connection consultation through midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time, on Monday. I love you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.